morning, day 13. Morning, so we're on our way. It is indeed lucky day 13. Today we have a road walk into Kerikeri. Very excited to get into town, but there's rain forecast today, so it's not going to be an enjoyable day. So today's route is, kind of the official plan for the trail is that most of the trail from here to Kerikeri goes through a land court farm, and then there's a bit of road walking and then onto the Kerikeri river track, which takes you into the town. However, various sections of that land court farm track have been closed for a number of years now, and the latest detour, which is the second half of it, just keeps getting extended. So it's basically a road walk all the way to the river track. So we've been walking for not very long, not sure how long, but this is where the original TA track came off the road. So just down the road from Puketi Forest, and it then went across farms to the Kerikeri river track. But yeah, this section's unfortunately closed and has been for quite some time. I don't know whether there's any intention to ever reopen it, but it's a real shame. I think one of the downsides of this upper sort of North Island section of TA is that over the years the trend has actually been towards more and more of the trail going on road, whereas the stated aim of the trail is to get it all off road. So they're kind of going backwards up here, which is kind of sad. Yeah, lots of reasons behind that. I think just New Zealand's attitude towards land access and the rights of landowners and occupiers versus walkers is at the root of it. Yeah, a bit sad. We're going to be on the road instead of walking through this lovely farmland. Hey, cows. Little cow. Hope the wind is not too bad. So we've turned onto Puketotara Road. So we've reached the turn-off to Mangakaritu Road. So basically, the TA came from down here, and it goes up there, and then you kind of go up, and you go around, and then you come back down onto this road which we've been walking on, and it's about 5k down from here. You go all the way up and around, and it's about 8k. So if we just carry on straight ahead for 5k, we're where we would be anyway, but we've walked 3 less k. So unless there's some bizarre thing like this road's closed halfway down, which certainly doesn't look like it is, it just doesn't make sense to go all the way around. The reason you would go up there is because up that way is where the farm track came out, that first one that's closed, and then you connect up and go through another farm through this area. That track's closed as well. So yeah, we're just gonna carry on this road. Born Kiwi, I guess. So we've officially rejoined the TA detour. We're still on the same road, but it's now sealed. It'll be nice to be done with the road walking for the day. It's gone by pretty quickly. Probably got an hour left, but yeah, this road's being sealed. Traffic's travelling faster. It's also a bit busier, so we'll be glad to get off this. So we are just approaching State Highway 10 now. It just started raining a little while ago. It's been heavy, but it's just eased up a bit now. So we're going to go a little ways down the highway to a picnic area, and then finally road walking's done for the day, and we are after that on foot, off-road. We're on foot the whole time. What am I talking about? So we are at the picnic area, and we're now off the road. So we're gonna just deviate around a property on this track, and then we follow the river all the way to Kerikeri. Hey everyone, so we are on this track now along the Kerikeri River, and it's beautiful. It's a nice, easy track, kind of urban track that you might be out walking your dog on or something like that. So to have a track like that at the end of a day and at the end of a 5-day section of some pretty tough hiking, it's quite lovely. And knowing that at the other end of it we're in a town and we can get some food and have showers and stuff like that is very, very exciting. So today is a good day for sure. So just had a look at Rainbow Falls on the Kerikeri River, and now we're going through this little grove with kauri. We're on the last 4k or so of our walk for today, and then we'll that'll put us at Kerikeri Basin, and then we'll wander down to our accommodation, which is going to be quite nice tonight. Angie is spoiling us with a motel. Just on the last little bit, coming into Kerikeri. Absolutely gorgeous walk for about 4 kilometers through this really interesting kind of gorge carved by the river, and just absolutely beautiful native forest. This lovely easy track. It's been just a delightful way to end the day. And if it couldn't be any better, the backpackers, the Pickled Parrot in Paihia, which is where we're staying tomorrow night, they are going to come and pick up our packs tomorrow morning and meet us so that we can slackpack tomorrow. So we'll walk into Paihia with just day packs, which is just the best thing ever. So we've finished on TA for today. We've left the trail and we're just heading about 700 meters back into Kerikeri Centre to our accommodation. We'll come back here in the morning, carry on through to Waitangi. Good morning, day 14. So today we walk from Kerikeri to Paihia. It's about, I have to double check, it'll be on the screen, but I think it's about 26 kilometers through, mostly through Waitangi Forest, which is a forestry forest. There's rain forecast and potentially thunderstorms in the afternoon, so it should be exciting. But you may note I've got no pack on my back, so we are slack packing. We are staying tonight at the Pickled Parrot in Paihia, and the owners have very kindly collected our packs from us in Kerikeri and given us a day bag, and so we will be walking without packs. which is amazing and is our first little slice of trail magic for the trail, so that's very cool. So we're just we've left our accommodation, we're just heading down back to rejoin the trail, and there's a cafe there which opens shortly, so we're going to head down there and have a coffee, have some breakfast, and then head on our way. So while we're waiting for the cafe to open, we're just checking out some of the historic sites here, and this behind me is the Stone Store, which is one of New Zealand's oldest buildings. It's pretty amazing stone building, built in 1830s, and it was built for a mission station that was set up here under the protection of local Maori, and it was the first time that missionaries were actually allowed to live amongst Maori. So there's a historic car site here, and these historic buildings as well. And the cafe we're going to is in one of, or next to one of the other historic buildings, which is New Zealand's oldest house. So it's about 20 past 10, everyone, and we are finally leaving Kerikeri. Had a bit of a breakfast at the cafe, and we're all charged up with 2 coffees each. So we're just heading out of Kerikeri Basin, heading through the old historic Kororipo Pa site. So this was the Maori settlement that was here that invited the missionaries in to set up the missionary site that we were looking at earlier. So we got about 4 k's to make our way out of Kerikeri, and then we're into Waitangi Forest on forestry roads through to Waitangi, then a couple of k from Waitangi to get over to Paihia, and that'll be us for the day, so it should be a nice easy day. So we're off that little bit of road walking. It was very short, pretty unpleasant, very narrow shoulder for that last bit. Yeah, but now we're at Waitangi Forest. Hey everyone, so we've been in the forest for just under 2 hours. We're a little bit over halfway through. Once we finally got in these trees, it's been really lovely. It keeps us kind of out of the worst of the weather, and we've just been trundling along quite slowly and just enjoying ourselves, talking, and enjoying not carrying a pack really. So yeah, despite the pretty awful weather today, and if the microphone's full of sound, water, and you can't hear me properly, I apologize. But other than that, it's actually been a really nice, pretty relaxed day thus far. Touch wood. So it might be a bit hard to see, the GoPro lens is fogging up a bit in all this rain. But we've just found the spot on the side of the trail here where there's a little cairn and a little plaque. This is the spot in 1995 where the very first official link of Te Araroa was opened. So obviously much of the trail is on existing track, you know, New Zealand tramping tracks and walkways and what have you. But this is this section through here, this link was the first section where the walking track was established specifically for Te Araroa. And yeah, so the Prime Minister was here. I believe, was it Jim Bolger? Yeah, Jim Bolger. I think he was an avid tramper himself. So he was here to unveil this plaque and the opening. So just a cool little bit of TA history. There's so much water on the GoPro, I can't even tell what you can see now. But we're out of the forest. We're just walking down this road down to Waitangi, birthplace of the nation. And we've come across cows. So naturally we paused so Angie could take her obligatory animal photo. She's documenting every photo let me try that again. She's documenting by photograph every animal we encounter along the way.
You filming this? You better not put it in.
Just switched to the phone for a bit. The GoPro's kind of had it. So we're back at the sea. We are on the east coast, so we have walked across the entire country. Admittedly at one of its narrowest points, but we've done it. Hey, also we've arrived in Paihia and we are at a cool hostel called the Pickled Parrot, which is very friendly to TA walkers. So today 24 kilometers of walking through the forest. Now it took us just over 6 hours, so yeah, we could have done it a lot quicker, but we really took our time and just enjoyed it, despite the rain. Actually, that was actually really enjoyable. So we're going to have a 0 day tomorrow. We're doing a resupply here in Paihia. We'll take a 0 day and then load up and head out for the next section, which takes us for 6 days through to Whangarei, where we'll catch up with some friends of mine. So we're really looking forward to that.